Hi everyone, welcome to the second video of the series Element Focus. Today I will explain the keyboard element. For this element, I will use Factory Layout 2, because there are two keyboards on it. To bring a layout to the ERAE lab, just click on the pull button right here. As with all elements, there is a Tune tab and a Style tab. In the Tune tab, you can see MPE option. If you want to know what MPE is, we've made a video that explains it to you in 1 minute. You can click on the top right corner of the video to watch it, but I will focus on MPE in another video. There is also the channel. You can see that the keyboards are on two different channels, in case you want to control two different instruments. Here they are on the same octave. If I want to change the octave, I can do it directly with the octave button, by putting an octave higher, for example. I can do it directly on the ERAE Touch, but it is temporary and not saved in the ERAE until you push the layout. Here I have the pressure, which I can activate or deactivate. Here is the glissando, which allows you to slide between notes. You can activate it vertically to glide between black and white keys. For the pitch bend range, you have to be careful that it corresponds to the pitch bend of the instrument you use. Here I use 12. The smoothing button allows you to set the time transition between notes. If you put it very low, you can hear each steps. I can moreover simulate microtonal by deactivating the glissando and playing with the strength of the vibrato. Vibrato is what happening to the pitch of the note within the key, and this is the role of the return spin button. About the glissando, open your DAW software, open your plugin, find in the plugin MIDI option where the pitch bend is set, and set it to -12 and +12. For today, I'm using Pianotech, which is a physical modeling piano plugin, and which is very funny, because, for example, it can be aged. Back in the ERAE lab, you can see the control change. You can add a pressure axis, an X and Y absolute axis, and the same in relative axis. You can see the definition of absolute and relative axis in the Learn section. Today, I will use the absolute X and Y axis. If I go back to my DAW and want to make an assignment, I select the element and I press and hold on the bass clef. Then I can see that the X and Y axis are activated. By the way, since the last update, you can activate or deactivate them by clicking and holding on the axis letter. And you can change the CC number to go up or down with the pressure. By pressing Command M or Control M on Ableton, I will assign the panning to the X axis and the reverb to the Y axis. And now I can play by moving from left to right and up and down with one finger. And in addition to that, I can pitch bend. So it means that you can control 3 parameters with one finger on a note. As the CC are not MPE, it takes into account only the last note touched to apply the effect to the whole chord. Back in the ERAE lab, in the Style tab, there are, as usual, the visual personalization parameters. If I select all the nodes by double-clicking, and I put a very low brightness, I don't see the keyboard anymore, and the note appears only when I touch them. And then you have all the in-between. And you can set the duration of the brightness change. For this time, I reset to the default setting. You can also manage individual notes. If we take a melodic C minor, the keyboard displays the notes in the scale and not the ones that are off scale. As for faders, you can set the finger animation. The click corresponds to the animation of the attack of your note. The slide is a continuous movement, and the release appears when you lift your finger. I can decide to have a ripple on the click. I can choose a color, if it depends on the element or not, and set the speed. For the slide, I can activate a halo effect, which allows to see the pressure down. For the release, I can decide to put a glow in red, which leaves a trace, because it is very slow. Now back to your DAW. I will show a last example with an OTT, and assign the pressure on it. So I activate the CC pressure element in the ERAE lab, I select the element on the touch, I press and hold on the bass clef, press Ctrl M or Command M. You can see that I have already mapped it, but on channel 8. I want it to be on channel 3. Let's press Z, and it's done. And here it is. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write them in the comments. This was Altair and Jeremy editing for Embed Me. Have a nice day. Bye.